We're on page 45. We're going to fill in the blanks. The words that are necessary to fill in the blanks are advice, diet, exercise, health, healthy, medication, pressured, tired, and weight. Okay? So, let me play it for you. Give me a second. It's coming up. Here it comes. Okay, so listen, please.
Page 45. Exercise 3A.
Stanley is at the doctor's office. His health has always been good, but he has been really tired lately. The doctor looks at Stanley's chart. He sees a couple of problems. One problem is Stanley's weight. He has gained 20 pounds. Another problem is his blood pressure. The doctor tells him he needs regular exercise, for example, walking or riding a bike. He also tells Stanley to change his diet, to eat more fish and vegetables. If Stanley doesn't do these things, he will need to take pills and other medication. Stanley wants to be healthy, so he is going to try to follow the doctor's advice.
Okay, I'll play it again for you.
Page 45. Exercise 3A.
Stanley is at the doctor's office. His health has always been good, but he has been really tired lately. The doctor looks at Stanley's chart. He sees a couple of problems. One problem is Stanley's weight. He has gained 20 pounds. Another problem is his blood pressure. The doctor tells him he needs regular exercise, for example, walking or riding a bike. He also tells Stanley to change his diet, to eat more fish and vegetables. If Stanley doesn't do these things, he will need to take pills and other medication. Stanley wants to be healthy, so he is going to try to follow the doctor's advice.
Okay. So, I will read it to you. Stanley is at the doctor's office. His health, first blank, has always been good, but he has been really, blank number 2, tired lately. The doctor looks at Stanley's chart. He sees a couple of problems. One problem is Stanley's weight. That's blank number 3. He has gained 20 pounds. Another problem is his blood pressure. Pressure, blank number 4. The doctor tells him he needs regular exercise, blank number 5. For example, walking or riding a bike. He also tells Stanley to change his diet, blank number 6, to eat more fish and vegetables. If Stanley doesn't do these things, he will need to take pills and other medication, blank number 7. Stanley wants to be healthy, blank number 8. So he's going to try to follow the doctor's advice, blank number 9. Blank number 9. Eating the right foods is extremely important. Healthy diet, fruits, vegetables. Be careful with the consumption of a lot of meat. Also, we need to exercise, to walk, to jog, to run, okay, to be engaged in some exercises. Go to the gym or have your own exercise equipment in your home. It's extremely important. Uh, they a prediction that I read a long time ago was by 2020, and we're in 2020 right now. 50% of the Americans will be suffering from some type of diabetes, uh, type 1 or type 2 diabetes. And the diabetes, if it's not hereditary in your genetic structure, could come from obesity, gaining a lot of weight and not exercising. So, try to again exercise and eat the right foods. Extremely important. Okay, last lesson in our book, we discovered adverbs of degree. And I said to myself, well, let's look at different types of adverbs, okay, because they're not just adverbs of degree. So we have adverbs of time. Adverbs of time. Adverbs of time, they answer when, then, soon, often, seldom, and finally. When, then, THEN, soon, often, seldom, and finally. So I have some sentences here. We seldom travel to Vietnam. We seldom travel to Vietnam. So, what is the subject? We, subject pronoun. What is the verb? Travel. To, preposition, Vietnam, noun. Seldom do we travel. Seldom do we travel. So seldom is an adverb of time. Next sentence. My last trip to Vietnam, on my last trip to Vietnam, comma, I finally saw Hanoi. Okay. On my last trip to Vietnam, comma, I finally saw Hanoi. So my subject is all the way here after the comma, subject pronoun. Why? Because on is a preposition. And the subject of a sentence is never in a prepositional phrase. So I, verb, saw Hanoi, which is a proper noun. We'll get back to finally. Okay, so let's look at this. We have a noun in the prepositional phrase. We have two nouns, trip and Vietnam. To Vietnam is a prepositional phrase. Last is an adjective. My is a possessive adjective. On my last trip to Vietnam, I finally, it's going to be an adverb of time. Adverb of time, my friends. Now we have adverbs of place. And it answers where. Where. That's what it answers. Where. And you could have where, there, up, down. Some examples. The people there speak Spanish and Korean. The people over there, they speak Spanish and Korean. Subject, people. Verb, speaks. The article. Spanish, noun, and coordinating conjunction, Korean, noun. The people where speak Spanish and Korean. There is an adverb of place. Adverb of place. Let's go and play outdoors. Okay? Let's go and play outdoor. Okay. So here, outdoors answers the question where. Let's go and play out and play where? Outdoors. So outdoors is going to be an adverb of place. Next sentence. Please come here. Please come where? Here. An adverb of place. So some examples. I will go there soon. So now we have two adverbs. There, adverb of place. Soon, adverb of time. I will go there soon. There, adverb of time. Soon, adverb of place. You have to walk up the stairs. You have to walk where? Up. Adverb of place. Adverb of place. Okay. Let me change the board. Give me a second. Okay. That was done well. I'm so happy. Okay. So now we have adverbs of manner. And adverbs of manner answer how something happens. How something happens. They swim well. They swim well. They, subject pronoun. Swim, verb. How do they swim? Well. Adverb of manner. Adverb of manner. She plays, she plays the violin beautifully. She plays the violin beautifully. How does she play the violin? Beautifully. She, subject pronoun. Plays is a verb. The, adjective. Violin, noun. She plays the violin beautifully. Do you play an instrument? I do. I'm a drummer. Maria left the classroom quickly. Maria left the classroom. How? How does she leave the classroom? Quickly. Adverb of manner. And you see the adverbs, the two adverbs of manner, beautifully and quickly, they end in ly. Maria left the classroom quickly. Maria, subject noun. Left is a verb. The adjective. Classroom, noun. Now we have interrogative adverbs, asking the question, interrogative adverbs. How old are you? How old are you? Okay, and this should be, how old are you? How is an interrogative adverb. Why did you ask this question? Why did you ask this question? Okay. Why is an interrogative adverb. When do you go to class? When is an interrogative adverb. Okay? So, we have adverbs of degree. We have adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner, they answer the question how something happens. We have adverbs of place, answers where. We have adverbs of time, when, soon, often, seldom, finally. And we have interrogative adverbs, adverbs that ask questions. How old are you? Why did you ask this question? Why did you ask this question? When do you go to class? Those are interrogative. Okay? Interrogative adverbs. So, we have almost a minute to go for this lesson, this part of the lesson to conclude, okay? We only, we're mandated 20 minutes per section, okay? And last lesson, I went over 20 minutes, so I had to cut the lesson. But usually I stay on time. I have a clock right here in front of me that tells me how many minutes to go, how many seconds to go, so I could curtail the lesson, finish the lesson on time. Right now, I have 28 seconds to go. 28 seconds. So please respond to the videos. You know, you can respond to the office and tell them how you like the videos. You could also contact me. You have my email, you have my telephone number. Okay, so please let me know how things are going. Okay, hopefully these lessons online have been helpful. And I say ciao for